It is not all these beggars on the streets that you give money to. They use of glory and shine. They will use of star and shine. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're viewing from. I really want to educate us a little about our giving life. Yes, there are so many things that happens when you give. Giving is a strong spiritual exercise. Giving demands being spiritually alert. You cannot only be spiritually alert when you are in the church praying. You should not only be spiritually alert when you are in any worship center. You should be spiritually alert at any given time in your life, going out, coming back, because there are beggars that may bump into you, at any time. That is why you should be spiritually alert. You should be spiritually alert. You should not depend on going to church, and when you go to church you should be alert. Then when you leave the church you should not be at alert. Anytime you want to give your money to any beggar on the street, know the kind of a beggar you're giving your money to, because there is always spiritual impact to the money that comes from you to any beggar's hand, because most of those beggars on the streets out there are on an assignment. Most of them are spiritualists, most of them are ritualists, most of them are on an assignment, which means when you give them your money, the money that comes from your business, your job, your career, or anything that has to do, as long as that money is coming from you, once it gets to them, your destiny may be changed or taken from you. Anything, let me tell you, there, more especially those that work with bow, those their bow that they use in begging money on the street may be from an altar. Once your hands or money dips into that bowl, everything about yourself crumbles with the high speed of light. So I'm educating us today so that we will stop giving money on just for giving sake or having pity. Pray that God will give you a foresight, a spiritual eyes, that you may see whom you want to give your money to as a beggar on the street. I am drawing insights. I want to throw more insights on. I want to evaluate more on those working with boil. Most of them, that's boil they use in begging money on the streets. It is a bond that was given to them in an coven, in an altar. Most of them are not just beggars. I repeat,